This here will be a part 2 of the honored run for Divinity Original Sin. Hopefully by the end of spring today, at least out of Fort Joy here, hopefully get our collars taken off of us. Try to explore the whole interior castle. Might avoid one room though. Will absolutely be coming back to it later on to beat up the henchmen in there to get their loot, but as of right now they're a little bit higher level than what I could probably take on. I feel like we are pretty set as far as to go take on the arena underneath Fort Joy. Possibly even get everything mainly all done.
Don't tell anyone where you got this, eh? Got it.
But before I start going all crazy, I'm gonna follow this guard to a point where didn't mean to do that. I'll follow this guard until he gets to a point where I'm not gonna bring in the civilians.
Hands out your pockets now.
Kill him. As long as he doesn't go back towards everyone else.
And why hasn't Alexander risen yet?
There's a reason to puke yourself to death and get purged, don't you think?
Here we go.
Be happy for me to...
Come towards me.
What did you say?
That's what...
No. Wrong way.
Snake.
No, let's not get happy. Greet's better off, I'm sure.
That's fine.
Keep your mouth out now.
Easy now, old chap.
Does he have
The
crazy
smell,
mouth?
though.
I want to give you one more chance to shut that ugly mouth of yours.
Not that crazy with.
Goodness, but this place has made you cranky. Shut up, old chap. There's plenty of singletons about.
Should probably go with a basic blood incarnate. Hopefully this year +5. Some spots are a little bit easier now. There we go, let's get this started. Nice ricochet from the enemy team. Let's courage. And then beat him on the other. And then while I'm here, I think I'll probably just be your turn. If I try to, I don't think I'll be able to have. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to run. Right at Archer. If I would have hit, I would have then used my tentacle ability. Doesn't seem to be much of a fan of it. Yeah, I'll make him bleed a little bit, get some life back. I'll even step off to the side here. Try to set myself up for Dragon's Breath later on. Uh-oh, someone got knocked out. Try to get that going a little bit. Over here. On the field. he's a little bit low, but this here will fix a lot of issues. There we go, if he tries to run, he'll get hit. Target. See, once this dog gets have a corpse to make your friend out of. So I'll use that now. Pull down, start to quickly. Hey, prime time to use it.
Easy now, Holmes.
Kinda hoping it's not gonna be fun. I'm not gonna risk the fire. Isabel should be good on her own until then. Until that happens, I'm just gonna sustain her here. Isabel's good to be by herself. I very well can have. Maybe she'll be able to reach with her vision. Let me see. I'll have to just get her over a little bit. Push the dog back a bit. Get over here. Pray that's gonna work out. I'll get a little bit closer. Just in case if she needs support now, please. We don't need it, but I'll just hold my camera.
I need aid!
Come on, Jack.
Ooh,
Reasonable.
yes you do. You might for sure need aid.
You should be happy for greeting.
Did you say?
That's what happened, isn't it?
There we go.
Bleeding snake.
Now.
Just keep it going.
Glory is mine.
Refreshing courage on everyone. Gonna do a little bit of double dipping here for Isabel. That's some nice little meals. Hey, there we go. Probably Isabel's be the one to do the final blow, but doesn't hurt to move forward a bit. Ooh, Big Cringe. Try to get him a little bit of life back. I probably should have summoned a corpse and then hit it. Get a little bit of healing off. That's the good part about necromancers. Even if you don't have the ability to kill you directly, if you do good damage, you'll be able to take a percentage of that damage and heal yourself. Which is very nice to have.
Let me be, Sam.
I only mean that if you think about it logically, she's much better off.
Never remember use any of my special
Bitch,
abilities.
Sam. I won't say it again. Look,
I might dare to take out these two guards as well. Might be a little bit sure what magic to go against them. See what all levels I can also put in. Some extra constitution and one strength and finesse, so it makes me capable of wearing higher level armor. Because in general, I want to get these here at least up to 13, 14, I believe, for the
I told him at noon.
just to put on any gear, not have to worry about any requirements. Small part of me as well just wants to put it all into necromancer. There's some skills I could probably use. It'd be better if I would need a. I do have a memory build. Up one extra slot. Be a worthwhile book to have. That would be nice on some occasions. Honestly, might be haste.
Come on,
This
old
would
man.
probably be my best
I
one.
can't wait all day.
I'll go with it. It'll be a nice little thing to put on Sibel whenever she stabs herself and gets an extra action point and 10% more damage. It'll allow her just to go crazy. I think of a nice way to position myself. A nice way to start her off, I guess. Oh, horrible person. I need to get out here a little bit. Might be able to use that body. Until then, I want you to be as capable as can be. Nice, I got a critical. I should sit in fire. Yeah, combat as well. Damage as well. I guess I'm just sitting in defensive state.
glory is mine.
Now some nice chunky damage from them. As well. If I back her up, she'll get hit.
It's time.
Blinded now. It's all over. She'll probably miss a lot of attacks. Petrified, that's very good. Oh no. This might be a GG go next type. I Completely forgot about that one.
I need aid.
Yes, you do need aid for sure. Much I can surely do. How many health potions do I have? Drink one for now, just to deal with the petrification. So I still have my action point. Oh, she's good right now. I kind of want to get over to this guy. Hit him. Can't be reached.
Time to accept reality.
Come on. 3 action points, really? Really 3 action points just to hit him? But you're right there. Cringe. We're not holding action. Thank God. Go the long way. Nice. Make life a little bit easier. Do a cheeky little shield up. I'll choose Losa for now. I'm not sure if there'll be any blood anywhere, but there's not much you can do there. Hang touch it is. I'll go over here, see if I'm out of smoke to make a corpse. Bring them towards me. I'll just have them hold up. Might use them as a easy way to heal, or even as a way to intersect the upcoming Magister. That'll be going the whole way around. Hopefully she loses interest and just gives up on the fight. I use 3 action points to hit a fella. A big movement I had to make. No more shooting for you. I hope you run away. And she should be in the middle of battle by the next fight. Not many people I can use to encourage. But I can try and build up the back line for the upcoming onslaught. Another
I'll
encouragement.
yield to none.
Crippled. Not crippled. I thought they were going to do way more damage than that. No attack opportunity from that one. Get you to speed up a little bit. You, my good sir. Not a fan of you. Hopefully, I'm really hoping that she just gets overly distracted by the. Ooh. I wonder. You know, to make things even better for me. I she'll go for the totems first. Give me that opportunity. Just to delay her from dealing damage. Ooh, that's rough. This spear's been good for me, in all honesty. It's been very kind to me. But its time of being used might be coming up here soon. Thank you for the protein. I'll give you peace of mind as well. Keep that wisdom up. Have an opportunity for you to jump forward in the turntables. Oh, she would do more damage. I also thought I would have an opportunity to live a little bit longer. But you're not an opportunist? Oh, how wasted you were. Oh, we don't need no more healing. We leveled up. It's good now. All the stress is gone. This is just another easy mode. Come on, critical. Let's get ourselves another flesh sacrifice. Just keep it rolling. Just more.
Glory is mine.
More totems, more blood, more everything. We're here for it. We're enjoying it. Well, I'm enjoying
Glory
it.
is mine.
Just slowly bleeding you out. Oh, Losa, looks like you need something there. I mean, not Losa, God, I'm fried. least I gave her haste, so it's not that bad. She loses one action point. Oh yeah, just run. Yep, that's beautiful. Now we have a magister key. Alrighty. Good times. Now I'm very confident that we can quite easily take all. I want to know if the possibility of getting higher level books is now available for us or not. It is. Nice. This will make things very much easier.
She doesn't look up as you approach.
This here would be good for Ivan. He'll be able to... I don't have enough money. I'm bored. Sell a bunch of cheap stuff. I'll keep that just in case. You never know. But these here, garbage. Don't need no daggers. I shouldn't be needing no wands. Nothing. Basic pants. Those are cursed. I want to keep them. I'll keep some of the crafting material. That, gone. Teeth. Who needs it? I don't know where I even got a log from. Oh, where was it? Power infusion. There we go. Goodbye. They had to bat an eye what you were saying. There we go. Ivan has a couple new abilities. I'll do a little bit of inventory management for him real quick. For starters, for sure, making his bed at the very end. I enjoy doing it. Put away my firearm. I'll look at his memory, see what's popping. Oh, he's good. He has everything he needs. I'm gonna undo all this here. Incarnate, Power, Farsight, Totem, then Dimensional Bolt. And then I will do the Encourage. Self-healing from the ring. And then the Shield Up. His Source Wolf, in all honesty, probably the only way I'm going to use the Source Wolf as a secondary summon, as a backup, for whenever his Incarnate dies. In which, what I would do, give him Summoner 4 to help boost that up. Give him 1 Constitution, 1 extra Wisdom, make him go and make him show up more in combat, give him more health, because we just mainly want him to live. Want him to go be as fast as possible, as tanky as possible. Want him to be able to just go first, summon the guy, power him up, and then just as the combat goes, just keep on totem, 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 and then give him a couple of support skills, just in case. So he's kind of like a secondary support after he has everything set up and placing a totem in each and every turn. Sabelle, though, I can't remember if I wanted her to be in a rogue-esque kind of way. Was it Rogue that I was thinking of? I might have been. Seems like I did want her to be a Rogue. It's. Okay, I will hold off on her points for now. I might level up Scoundrel to level 2 though. But for points, as far as here, I'll give her 2 wisdom. Make her hurry up into combat. Losa, I really don't know what to give you, really. Probably.
Oh, Dallas, you maniac.
Probably comeback kid, in all honesty. To be able to get that secondary life just in case would be nice. I will basically probably just give her wisdom and constitution. I'll hold off on giving her an ability point just in case if I run into an Aerothurge book that would need level 2. If not, I might just put it into Hydro Fist for that extra healing that she has for her water skills. Kind of just make them a little bit better. But I am fairly confident that we'll be all good. Because once we get this here arena done, I'll be able to go to the Tinkerer over here, get our collars off. I'll end up fighting these people. I'll be having my Big Cringe off in here after he gets his collar removed. I will then bring Losa and Ivan over here. I'll have her TP Ivan up on top here to be able to make a summons of everything, and also probably have him just drop the ladder so Losa can be up there as well. And then just kind of have him just go to town, in all honesty. I might even as well just have Ivan up here and just play some totems and just play the slow game, depending on how it goes. Arena to be the one.
You come to fight. You come to good. Who aids you? Choose wisely, whether you fail or succeed.
Alright, for starters, I'm just gonna probably gonna get slowed, so I'm gonna give Ivan the haste. Gonna walk 2 over here. Gonna give Sabel the peace of mind. The dog's gonna move forward. Up next can be their mage up top. No, it'll be their archer that'll go next. But she's probably gonna fossil strike. I kinda don't wanna be in this area so we all get slowed. So I'm gonna send Ivan up to here. And then I will just have him place a high ground totem. Just to give everyone that little bit extra oomph. Since I'll also be able to do another encourage, I'll just do that for now and I will hold my turn. So she just want to double check. Yeah, she's blinded, but her accurate or clear mind brings it back a little bit. So I will then just get my bullhorns ready and just get ready to run. Yeah, probably won't be able to go that far. But, oh yeah. Granted, I didn't expect much. That's what I was mainly afraid of with having everyone grouped up like that together. But just for the memes of it all, slick up the area a bit. And I will also toss some poison over here. I'm not going to use a poison incarnate or a earth incarnate, just due to the fact that the mage up above, she has fire wands, and I think she might have searing daggers as well. And poison and earth incarnates are heavily weak against fire, so I don't want to just make up a guy for him to instantly die. Not yet. Nice critical hit. Now, it's the main character's turn. And he will do really nothing, in all honesty. Ooh, they try to run. First mistake. They're slowed. I might pull ones after them and charge. Nice ricochet. You can never get a good ricochet, in all honesty. But, surprise, surprise, they made a little bit of a mistake.
Glory is mine.
So, for right now, he has 7 physical armor, 7 magical armor, and 28 health. But, with the 2 skills we added, it will give him 25% more damage, give him more armor, and this one will give him more magic armor. And both abilities give him his own new abilities that he can use. As of right now, it's not much, in all honesty, but in the future, it will be far greater. Like, for instance, for him to be able to knock down a character for a turn, and also be able to have a ranged attack, because what his physical, I think his physical attack is just is not as much damage as what he can do. Here, whirlwind, because I can hit both of them. That's what I was afraid of. And that there as well. That's why I didn't want to make an oil boy. But what can you really do? Except cause some mayhem. Burn the dog. Get some poison and burning damage on him. And she's crippled, so I'm not going to be able to bullhorns anyone. But I'm not even going to try it. He's knocked down. You, on the other hand, you're my new dance partner, but you can't swing your sword. Silly dog. I want to drink someone. Some health back. Come on. It just works out that way sometimes. I'll have Ivan make a fire totem down below, just to keep things a little bit interesting. So the fire lady won't be able to use her abilities on me too much. Just for the giggles of it all. I'll see what that does. Poison? Nice. Before that happens to Sibel, I'm going to heal her up. Probably along... Oh, hold on. Should be burning. Just refreshing courage. gone. I didn't want to use anything as far as healing goes. Because that would have been cringe. Haste up Sabelle. Armor up. And then I will just... screw it. I'll give you the wisdom. I'll hold my turn. Ouch. My cringe may die. That kind of sucks. Because I don't believe this big guy here is gonna... I probably have Losa kill him. Petrify, please? Nope. Uh-oh. Ooh, big damage. Probably not gonna do much. Yeah, well, I thought. Ooh, I didn't want her to walk. He ended up living that. Oh, 1 health. 1 heart and a dream. But the dream's killed. Spell, you're gonna regenerate some. Give to Losa. Sir Lore will not get out of the fire either, so he'll be squirming the entire time. Hopefully, dog. 1 health again. I tell you, the dream is unreal. This is where we can hurt a little bit. Sabelle may die. No. Nice. Get that going. I'll get her over there. I'm tired of hearing the squirrel squeak. You're weak to physical. I'm just gonna make basic plain ones. I'll see what I can do.
Right where I want you.
Crawl back up. Oof. Uh-oh. My boy. Get a little bit of that sweet, sweet water. I'll take the shock so Sabelle doesn't have to deal with it. Oh, that. Yeah, she died over time. That sucks. I will just basically hold my turn. There's not much I can do. Shield myself up. revive and peace of mind. And some haste. She'll start healing herself up. At most, she'll probably only start healing up her magic armor, but I don't think she has the ability to heal physical.
I'll yield to
Redo the encouragement on everyone. Bring up some armor as well. It's a little bit cringe. It's kind of the playstyle for now. Oh yeah. Look at that sweet, sweet fire and poison damage. And the best boy, the only boy, bloody boy. It's gonna be nice getting that mosquito storm on her. It's gonna do a lot of damage. Oh yeah, please crit. Okay.
that was easy.
He ended up being the one to finish it. And I didn't have to use
A fine
any
match. A very
scroll.
fine match. You may yet be the one. A warrior
Each day brings us one step closer.
The one will arrive.
There's moments where I very much do contemplate whether or not do I just dare to make Sibel just the brute.
Each day brings us one step closer.
I kinda want to, to some degree.
There is no shame in loss. We will yet reveal the one.
But I will take the bladed weapon. I will end up giving it to my guy.
Day brings us one step closer.
Give him a sword.
The one will walk among us, though not today, it seems.
I will then leave us. So that there was the arena. Now I can go and take off my collar to put on a magic amulet to give me a little bit more magic armor. But I might hold off on that just due to the fact that I don't want the guards over by the tower over here to give me some trouble. But I'll probably be going into fighting against Griff and their
You forget my
his
name,
goons. Alright, back to it. We're gonna make this here. Since we have Los's ability to teleport, I might honestly just start the combat off with dropping an oil barrel on top of Griff's head.
A moment's pause.
Hey! You're a little light in your trunk, ain't
Check
you?
to see if you got
Who could
any
blame you with the garbage they got for sale
nice
round here?
skills. It'd be nice, in all honesty, to have Sibel as a just straight up pretty good melee character. But knives just don't really do much damage, in all honesty.
Ain't fit for beasts.
Not this time, compared to just a straight strength build. Knight. At the same time, that would be nice as well to rupture tendons in Chicken Claw. But they probably won't move that much. We'll see how things go.
Why don't you take a gander at the goodies I got? Stuff. Boss don't mind where the gold comes from, as long as he gets his cut. Have a look, why don't... Let's just say folks leave here, but they don't seem to take their effects. Maybe I happen to know where everything ends up. Fend for yourself then, fork tongue. I'll take what I want after the Reds get to you anyway.
I don't think they'll really have much of a good opportunity to get to me.
Heading into the kitchen? Ha! Cheeky. What's your name? All right, Slick. Haven't seen you around here before. All right. Ha! Thank you. Long enough, I reckon. But those are just dreams. No one can escape from here.
She laughs.
Now, wouldn't that... Look, I have an idea. I know we don't know each other very well, but time is so short and...
She leans.
Until then, nice and slow.
Now we have an ally in this upcoming battle.
What do you want, freak? Easy, hey?
There's nothing real special. Let's
Oh,
see what he
you're
has.
back.
The main boss,
Oh,
nothing
it's
real.
so good to see you, mate. You look... You know who you look like? The moon. I bet you hear that all the time. Sure, have a look.
The moon? That's a... Yeah. I don't know. We could pick up line, but hey. I don't know.
I've got that special shipment he was asking after.
I guess Lyssa really doesn't want to be up here. Can't blame her. I will use the ladder. Probably have Sibyl take the ladder down. As Jesus Christ, of course she's in the middle of the goddamn way. Well, before then, I'll do what I should have done beforehand. And, yeah. Everything's working out pretty well so far. Have the All-Star get ready to go, get ready to rumple. We'll be able to get the high ground as well, which will be very nice. He's mainly just their support, just a bunch of bow people. She'll be on our side though, she'll be providing high ground. That's an annoying stabber. Yeah, screw it. I can't go down there yet, so I will just buff up Sibyl. Just get her mentally prepped. And I'll hold my turn. He'll go invisible, he'll probably use chloroform on someone. Might have missed. I don't know. I'll see if I can show him. Nope, doesn't show him. Well, urge the whole party. Except Spell, because line of sight. Oh yeah. Get that sweet, sweet damage from behind. Most of these people here are somewhat heavily in the magic department, except her. Just for the giggles of it, I'll do a water incarnate. Get another support character on the field. Hopefully Griff will take the bait and go after the incarnate instead.
Ready.
lucky. Nope, not lucky enough. But you, on the other hand, are the unlucky one. Just a little bit of a crunch on the apple. Nothing too crazy. I will go after her first. Get rid of the archer. Since the boss doesn't want to be around, I'll take advantage of it. You made your last mistake. Oh, critical hit. Oh, you're dead. Hate to see it. Oh, but it's round 2. Electric Boogaloo. Man. It's a bell just killing it. Griff must have been over in this area. If I had to assume, probably cloaked and daggered up here. Hit the cage whenever he used his chloroform. But let's let the blood flow. Get the bloody boy out. Do a little bit of hand-to-hand combat. If I had to guess, possibly Griff might be going for our partner. I'd like to not have to worry about it, but I think that might be the case. Just because I got that small feeling, I'm just gonna sit over here by the stairwell just in case if I have to rush up there. The old backstab critical. Since we're here, all in. Nice critical hit. Oh. Better pick up the phone. 'Cause I called it. Reach through her chest, grab her heart, and decay it. Probably get the support up here. Our Incarnate does pretty good healing as well, since his main stat line is just water. Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Just a sly little bugger.
Ready.
Yeah, knock you down. Sure, probably. Once he runs away, he'll be dead. It'll be over. I really don't think there's nothing that big that I can drop on his head. Except a water barrel.
I'm ready.
And Losa's little demonic chuckles there.
Prepare yourself.
Hopefully I don't line of sight myself here. And yet again, no success. The big money item here. Nice knife. Nice little wand. Hey, there we go. Nice little spell books there. Some armor as well for checking out her inventory. Pick up his armor piece. And a minor healing potion. I think I'll just keep on rocking with that. I'll check out the equipment if there's anything worthwhile, which I think Sabelle would probably be the one most in need, since she's been up close and personal with everyone else. That's about all she can really get. No rope in your pants. Get my intelligence wand. Not like it'll be much for him, but it'll be better than nothing. She has her arrow third one, so she kind of just give it to my guy. I don't think the arrows really matters. Having to do anything that crazy with air damage. It's also just one magic armor, so it's not like it's the end of the world. And I will do this here. Losa, as I want you to take the one and only if and man.
What to keep
Teleport
well
him up
outside
there.
of the magisters.
I'll wait again for the teleportation to be up. I'll send up my blue boy, my Big Cringe up there as well. Send him all up. As we shall go on our merry
Magisters
way.
don't spare expenses, do they?
That there will be a nice one to have. And this book here will be nice to have in the next map as well for an armor set. I'll look through, see a couple things, hopefully use them later on. I'll take it out, look at it, see what's all there. This here. So right now I'm sneaking. I don't think I really use this mechanic much in this playthrough, but I can use it here to go behind people, which I'm going on the farthest right way to get out of Fort Joy. There's a bunch of legitimate ways you can do it. This is kind of a cheesy way, I guess you can say, in a sense. Here, we've gotten out, knocked down. Probably didn't even need to add Ben to follow me, but he ended up being able to make it on the way down. Which he just teleported, he didn't have to go through and follow me. Whenever I sneak, they don't follow, they just stand there. And that's with all party members. Right now I just have the two ladies up just waiting at the fort for me. Just due to the fact I want Ivan over here to talk to his friend here.
Loping up behind you, Ifan leans in to whisper.
Let me do the talking here. This one's a...
The hooded man exudes an aura of restrained menace. As he raises his head to speak to Ifan, the hood falls back, revealing the gleaming bone visage of an undead. They speak in earth. Suddenly, the undead's before you know it. Ifan knocks the crossbow with an arrow. He hoists it up.
Care to fire the first arrow from Shadow's Eye?
The arrow soars. Ifan whistles a matching tune and gives you an admiring glance as he takes back the crossbow.
Knew you had it in you. A good weapon's one thing, but there's nothing on Riverland like a good companion.
With a smile, he claps you on the back.
Friends, eh? Well, let's hit the road, friend. I'm sensing we'll need to be good weapons out here.
He spins on one heel.
And we also have a waypoint now that we can, if I really want to, we can take everyone out now. But one of the other more legitimate ways, I got teleported up here. I went through, went behind. I could have gone around here and out, but I could have fought the guards, gone through the cage here, gone up, around, do it all, spin around Brown Cow, fight the people here, gone this way, lower the drawbridge to go here, or even do all the same thing here, go up here, fight the people around here, come up and around. Another option would be to do what I did here, go down, go into the cage here, go into the doors down inside the castle, go through the bottom, and then there's a thing of sewage right here that I would be able to pop out of and do the same. Or I could go through and there would be a child in there with a boat that would be able to take me out to here and would let me know that there are seekers over here that need help. But this is just one of the ways I mainly do, just due to the fact I don't have to get into much conflict, and also it's a nice way for me to skip past all the fights, level up, so then I can also do most of this map over here, and by the time I'm all finished up here, I'll be high enough level to go into here, clap everyone, and I'd make my way over and just continue killing everyone. And the reason, one of the bigger reasons why I have Ivan with me is because his interaction with Zalskar here, after talking to one guard in Fort Joy that was in the last episode, he got information about Zalskar, which allowed him to have this little interaction that will give us the weapon that we have now, which is Shadow's Eye. The piercing goes through physical armor. It will do also pretty good physical damage. It gives you less movement, has very high accuracy as well, and also it gives us the skill Chameleon Cloak, which is, in all honesty, this here is a very good weapon to have early on. Whether if you're just like doing a hard run like me, or even if you're doing like a moderate run as well, it's a very nice weapon. If you're by yourself and you have Lone Wolf, means you can shoot this thing 3 times in quick successions. Or if you're even an archer, that makes it all the more powerful. Which, it's just one of those items, it's a nice must-have if you have Ivan with you to go through it. But be careful with having Sibel with you and going through her quest line, because after she kills the blue lizard that we did in the first episode and then talk to Griff, she would then want to go talk to this guy over here, Zalskar, that we just talked to. And that might end up canceling the interaction with Ivan, which it happened to me before. I'm not saying it's going to happen every time. It's just, it's one of those times where it's like, if Sibel ends up talking to Zalskar here, you're not going to get nothing crazy good. You're not going to get an item. You're just going to get a little bit of a backstory, really, and another way to talk to her. But it's not as important to me as getting this bow and arrow, which Chameleon Cloak, just to give you a good idea, gives me invisibility for 2 turns, which can be used pretty well in certain scenarios. It'll be a nice escape. Gives me 2 turns. I basically become invisible, which I can use this to my advantage, which I'll probably put in a thing of Rogue for my main character to get the Cloaks and Dagger, to be able to use this in a nice way, as in I can bypass a lot more with Chameleon Cloak and Cloaks and Daggers to jump around than what I can with most abilities, due to the fact I could sneak like this here, and whenever I could have to go inside someone's line of sight, I can always use my chameleon cloak like this here, and say for instance I can just go through. I'm able to walk like this here, but I'm just sneaking like this to show out the red outline. But it's just another nice and handy thing for you. And then the reason why Cloak and Daggers is such a must-have as well, if you're trying to bypass hard levels like this here, you'll be able to jump a nice friendly movement ability, which I think I have the book Cloaks and Daggers with me right here. It will be able to allow me to teleport without breaking my sneaking, which there'll be a couple instances in this island here where I'll be able to show you why I believe it's a very nice combo to have, which you can easily yourself. You don't need the bow to be able to do this. You can learn it from, it's a very basic polymorph skill, but I just like to have the bow and arrow as well because it allows me to have a long range. I can also find high ground occasionally. Just nice damage output for a character that doesn't do that much damage early on. Like, yeah, probably my most damaging one would probably be Mosquito Swarm and Decaying Touch, but I have to be close to touch this person. I can use this as a nice range, but I like to use it as a healing ability for me, which everything heals for me, but this here gives me more healing than what the rest of my abilities do. This is a up and close one. This is just for supporting myself or the team, and this here mainly is to help me be able to find hidden treasures that my characters don't know about, but I know about due to my experience playing the game. And this is just a way for me to drain some XP, some health from him. It's kind of my own little health pool, or as a kind of a kamikaze that would go into the enemy backline, possibly do a hit, and then just explode and just do nice physical AoE damage. And give me blood as well. But enough of my ranting. I will basically show you what I mainly mean. I will indeed come back to Lohse and Sibel to take out those guards. But before that happens, I want to just, since I already talked about it, I'll just show you instances I mean. Basically, I'm going to go down. I'll basically map out this entire-ish area here as best as I can. Actually, before I do that, I want to go get my collar removed. Sorry, I'm a little bit wishy-washy back and forth. I'm just kind of playing in the moment for now.
She said
Hit the one. You may be the one.
I'm just spamming it through.
she manipulated you.
The arena down there basically allowed me to get rid of my collar, which my collar blocked my ability to use source, which I'll show you how I get source. I don't know if you're watching through your phone, it might be a little bit hard to see, but underneath every single character profile, like underneath, you have the white, which is your physical armor, the blue, which is your magic armor, the red line, which is your health. Underneath it is an empty, faded slot, which will be for your source points, which I'll show you how I get them here pretty soon. As I'm going to teleport out of Fort Joy onto the bridge, I will then put 1 point into memory, 2 points into Scoundrel. I'll use this book then to get the ability Cloaks and Daggers. So what I would, excuse me, got the hiccups there. I will just basically, I'm not going to use this instantly to jump here because there's a couple skeletons here, but one of my ways I can avoid them would be to do this here, see where the red outline is, and then I will then do this here. Find a place where they're not going to be able to see me. I will then jump down, and I will walk right past them. Usually if I want to be a little bit quick with it, I'll activate my chameleon cloak, and I'll just kind of run until I get out of their line of sight.
I sense
But this here is a
the
source puddle.
agonies of an era
I'm not going to pick it up right now because that'd be a waste for me. But right now these pigs are, which I'll just shut up for a bit and just walk through and see the interaction. I don't have the ability Pet Pal. They would be screaming really and asking me to be able to try to help them with their curse of their never-ending flames, which I don't have that ability right now, but I'll have it soon. Just gonna keep on walking past. Watching out for all the little oil spots and poison spots. Also, if you do try to reenact what I'm doing here, if you haven't played the game before, obviously as well, I know where some encounters are. I know right here will be a kind of a wave encounter that just non-stop goes and goes and goes. I choose to avoid the encounters as much as possible. So if there's multiple ways you can go. I just take the path of least resistance for now. I'll go up here. I'll get the waypoint for the seekers. Up here, talk to this lady.
Stand back, kinsman, and keep your hands off your weapons. Convinced?
Her eyes
No, Madge, I apologize.
with one
Come. Be welcome to
The sanctuary. Oh, sanctuary, not sanctuary. I will get the waypoint here. There we go. Now, what I want to do here is, before I run away and miss out on some nice XP, I will take Losa over here.
This is ruined.
Because these people in the bed, once I walk away from them, they will end up dying, which I'm able to save them by using healing skills, like restoration.
Thank you. I wish I had
it gives me a good bit of XP, even Bloodsucker, even though it's not going to heal much.
If my mother would.
I'll wait for this here to come back.
healed. I'm healed.
Even first aid as well, a huntsman skill will work out. Just something that's able to heal them. I'm not sure if Fortify or even Magic Armor would be able to heal them, but it's just easier or nice ones to have. Guaranteed you'll easily be able to have this no matter what. No matter what you do, as long as you go and fight that one guy by the beach over here, you'll be able to have this here restoration skill by equipping the ring. But a part of the story is you can either come here first or you can go over to their leader first. It doesn't really matter. I like to come here first to get the quick and easy XP from healing the guys. If I would go talk to their boss up here, which he'll be attacked by magisters, which if you would go over there, you'll have to help him out by fighting the magisters with him to get out and to arrive over here and to set up a game plan, which that game plan is whenever we get over to this section here, it will be the kind of the final boss fight of the map before we go over to the next world. But until then, one of the ways that they say about doing it is by going in this cave, which you're gonna be wanting to go in this cave anyways to unlock your special powers. Your ability to bless targets and yourself and surfaces. What I will do here is basically kind of scope out where they're all looking at, try to find a place where I could just cloak and daggers behind them to ignore this combat in general. Like that there. Ooh. Gotta be careful sometimes. I wasn't able to go through there. But, like I was using it beforehand.
I found something.
I'm not going to care about loot. Ooh, I almost got caught. I'm not going to care about loot for now. I'll come back for it later. I know for a fact. Got a pile of dirt right there. And right here as well. But if you're going to come for this here, there'll be some traps around. So you just gotta be careful about where you're placing your characters and where your team will be walking, or any familiars you have, like the cat or even Sir Laura, the skeleton cat as well.
Hey, Hacker! Until next.
So it's been honestly a fat minute since I've kind of gone through this entire ordeal of going through the cave, because ever since I learned of this mechanic, I kind of just given up on doing this, since it's kind of like whole spiel puzzles and whatnot. So I just skip it in this way here. This will probably be like one of the very few times I'll cheese the game. Basically, it'll probably take me multiple times, or not. First try, nice. Basically, I'll walk it through with you here, but basically, here's the final end area.
You made it all this way.
He trembled.
I'm cursed. As long as the jar stays unbroken. Really? Thank you.
We would have had to fight multiple versions of himself. But before I loot up everything here, basically this would have been the little fighting arena here. His main body's here. That's the main one you would want to kill. But there would be one, I think, here would be the archer. Here would be the mage, I believe. Physical attacker, like a knight or something. I believe he was the rogue. No, he was the mage. Sorry, he was the mage. And some fighter here, and up here as well. Which, if you didn't kill this specific guy here, like the other ones, they would have just came back and just kept on coming back and back and back for more until you killed the right one. There would have been a whole like little rhyme thing going on here, yada yada, going past it all, going back to kind of where the main path is. So this is where he originally spawned at, where we were at. We go across the bridge here, over here, do a little fight with 3 of them here. One sitting on a rock here, up top here, and here. Would have fought them, gotten nothing as far as rewards goes. It would have just been a little bit of a time waster. But this is not a speedrun by any means either. This will be useful here soon, very soon actually. Nice one-handed melee weapon, some gold, one-handed mace, decent belt, fossil strike, a basic earth skill, and questionable ring. Which I do have a magnifying glass, and Sabelle has, I think she has 1 point to lore master, so we'll be able to look at that, I believe. But here, I will go through, collect the gold. I like to pick up the jars. I don't like smashing them or absorbing them until I have a good reason to. which one of these here soul jars belonged to one of the ladies up by the sanctuary that we were at beforehand.
It hums with inner source.
That wand we just picked up was the wand that would be used to help us get into the final area of the boss fight on this map. Which there's a bunch of different ways that you can just completely avoid it, but this is one option to be able to use the staff that we have received. I don't recall getting a reward for freeing the guy.
The deity's head and hands are missing. As you take in its chiseled deep.
That shrine seems to have brought me here. What?
I usually just skip past this here. It's just, I already played through the game once, multiple times. This here's just your god giving you a big line of BS. I'm just gonna spam through it all. Yada yada yada. In the background they had the gods fighting one another, which she herself as well was involved. But that would be the cave, and that gave us our ability to bless, which we would need source points to be able to use them, which would be good to use on the pigs. But for now, what I will do is waypoint to the sanctuary. I won't give back her soul jar just yet. I'll use it later on. I kind of want to get the map set out real quick. Well, about as much as what I can do without getting myself in trouble. I don't think there's a way up here. Nope, there is. I was wrong. I was thinking that could have been a pretty cheeky spot I could put a lizard at and have him just be out of the fight. But I was wrong. So here's one of the ways I mainly take, but you could, if you truly wanted to, you could have came back over here to the pigs, walk over the bridge here, and make your way up and over, yada yada. You have a couple of things set up over here that you can look into, little chest and whatnot, but there's a very strong enemy. There he is right here. I kind of don't want to mess with him for now. He's a bit of a tough guy. 63 to 70 damage per basic swing, if that gives you an idea of what he is. He's a monster. I would say I'd probably fight this guy. I would probably fight this guy before I would fight the boss battle. That's as long as depending on like loot I get. But yeah, after you go through the torture of that there, you could go up and it's obviously blacked off, but I'll be able to show you here. And also as well, could have gone up here, grab their boss obviously, but right now I'm just showing you my path. And that ring that we got from that skeleton in the cave, this is where it's going to become useful.
Trains glistening agate eyes.
You are not Brachus Rex. home. You're in my welcome.
And this is kind of where I remember why I decided. My character, I usually just rock with an undead and put a whole bunch of thievery in, so I never have to worry about locks ever. But
say lizards speak as I do, and my great house, the house of trade, rules still. I don't doubt that fortunes wax and wane, but the empire remains unchanging. This jar glitters and glows. With a jerk, your mind is pulled to a scene in a tavern. You see a dwarf in the center of the room, joking us all around roar with laughter. All bar the zombies, who are slavishly serving food and drink. The door opens, and a tall, beautiful woman stalks into the room. She's flanked by heavily armed guards. You can't make out her words, but see the fear in the dwarf's eyes. The dwarf mutters a word, and the undead lurch towards the intruder, but are cut down like wheat. The dwarf tries to run, pushing her friends into the woman's path, but is grabbed before she can escape. As she's dragged away to a tower, you hear her cursing Brachus Rex and his whore. Even when she's thrown inside and the door sealed, you can still hear her shouts. You pull your hand away from the jar, your head swimming. You can feel the dwarf's cold terror still twisting in your gut.
I will just smash to pieces.
Thank you. My death waits.
Still stands.
Well, that one's dead now.
The Empire abides, never straying from its course. It is eternal as we. Verily, I say, lizards speak as I. The soul jar stands on. You see, or rather, you feel a far-off land. Frozen breath hangs in the air. Pine needles brush your cheeks, and in your arms you can feel a weight. A body, dead. But you have hope. Your vision swims. You're older, but perhaps not wiser. You march at the head of a shambling host, the enemies of Brachus Rex melting before you. The scene twists again. Now Brachus stands before you, a beautiful woman at his side. You lash out in treasonous rage, but cold arms bind you. You're sealed away in a tower. Your screams fill the darkness. You feel a jolt and open your eyes to see the soul jar before you, lying still in the vault. Your hand falls from the jar and grips the pillar as you try to calm a human spirit slips from the ruins of the jar. Decked in necromancer robes, she turns to you.
Eternal thanks, young one. Oh, tiny death.
The jar on the plinth before you seems ancient, but is in surprisingly good condition. It's covered in pictograms that you can't understand, but you're sure you just saw one of them move. The pictograms spin to life, and you're dragged into a dream. You see the lizards of the ancient empire turning their backs on you, casting you out into the wilderness. As you roam, the human apes turn away from you, all but one. One smiles, one opens his arms, one says he'll take you home. Brachus Rex. He promises power for a price. He picks off your golden scales, one by one, stripping you down to the bone. He promised you a crown, but all you got was shackles. You try to fight, try to reclaim what's yours, but a woman takes you by the hand and leads you to a tower. He promised he'd take me home, you cry. You are home, she smiles as she seals the door. This is where you belong. Your hand drops away from the soul jar, your skin prickling. In the back of your mind, you hear a small, scared voice whimper before fading to nothing. You see a shape emerge from the ruins of the broken jar, a lizard in the finest necro...
Farewell to flesh, farewell to bone, farewell.
Yeah, there was all three of the necromancers that got to suffer the wrath of Brachus Rex. as we have set them free, we'll use their opportunity that they've given us to basically go ahead and go through his castle and steal all his shit.
The heavy gauntlet flickers of memory fill your mind. You long, the memory vanishes, burned away by heat. Ash falls from the sky as a growling whisper addresses you.
I see you. And inside you is the strength I've been looking for. You must find that place of longing in the home of a young scholar. I will draw strength from there to speak again.
As the heat around you fades, the desperate memory...
I believe there's fire here. Now if they don't want to go. Alrighty. Not gonna activate.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Just trying to... Hopefully this here doesn't kill me. That was a no-no. I'd rather not, kind sir. There we go. Ha ha ha. Funny, funny. Hee hee ha ha. Almost hurt myself. No more traps, hopefully. Oh, look, a shield. And a key. Wow. Little rat I could talk to if I had a way to communicate with animals. Get a little well here. Some water in the well.
The well is now, you see...
We thank you for the water, a horror. Yes. We, 3 brothers, 3 sages, thrice cursed the king. The king. We displeased mad Brachus Rex. The truth we spoke, his fortune told, no divinity would he be. And so he entangled our bodies and cursed our throats. Smoked the truth-speaking 3. We thank you for the water. We bless you for the water. We ask you for a fair. The fair, the toll, the levy. The people of Baladur must be buried with coin. Coin for the pathkeeper that leads the dead to the kingdom beyond. Spare us coin. Grant us coin. The more you pay, the further the pathkeeper takes us. Sweet savior, friend of death and fiend of life, how much will you give? We thank you again. We bless you again. The wealth of the depths is yours. Pathkeeper, keep us. Pathkeeper, guide us. To the long-awaited kingdom we will go.
Laden with the burden of the coin you gave them, the brothers of Baladur sink back to the bottom of the well. Whether they will find their kingdom or languish in the dark, wet depths forever, you can't...
Well, time to see what equipment we got. Hey, the evening belt. It's a nice one. It's nice to keep a little bit of armor that gives you thievery.
done me a great service. Now, allow me to help you. The source barrier that blocks your way. I still have enough power to allow you entry. It shall be done, then.
Won't budge.
Won't budge. And here will be one of Brax's other armor sets, right here. It's nothing that crazy should have his whole armor set, it's just a nice thing to have as a little bit of a collection. But I won't get out of my way to grab it if I remember later on, hopefully. I might grab it. Forgot it's locked. And it's basically my way for me to deal with getting out of the maze. Basically, to either use a waypoint to hop out, or I can just do the old. Right there's a waypoint I can use. Gets me down to the lower floor, and here's another cave. That would be a big use. There's an item in there, a purging one, another one that could be used to free our good friend Slade, the frozen wyvern. Dragon, it's a dragon. It has 2 legs.
What on earth is it doing chained up here?
Basically, I will free him of his help. As I slip on his ice as well. In my, I used to play a couple of story game mode in this game, where you kind of got like everything handed to you for $3. Played through as basically as a walking natural disaster, as a calamity. And this here is it's a very fun boss fight to do. He doesn't really drop anything really worthwhile. Like in this hard mode, I would not want to fight this guy. It's good to have him as a friend. I wouldn't want to deal with him. I'd probably attack him while he's chained down, but there's just I wouldn't want to be the one to deal with that fight. I don't think I would ever be prepared to fight him like this. Possibly, if I would get the whole Brachus armor set, and I would use the helmet to purge, and then I would summon the demon, maybe I would have him fight the demon. But it's just one of those things I'd rather not do, in all honesty. Because I wouldn't know if he would. I would assume he would continue to be friendly.
What happened here? It looks like these people ran into a magister encampment. I've spotted something.
But yet again, these here are called Shriekers. We got 3 of them here. If I would walk down here, or any other creature would walk down here, anything would walk down through here, these here would insta-kill you. Because back in here is where Bishop Alexander would be walking back and forth waiting for us. Up top would be one of his stronger henchmen, his mage support. Would have 1 archer here. Would have a melee guy standing here, a rogue I should say, standing here, along with another rogue, and I think a 2-handed swordsman. But this here, in the middle of it, there will be a giant worm void monster that would be summoned. And basically I try to treat that as a way to distract the bosses, well, Alexander's people, to kind of try and kill Alexander's people and deal with the worm at the end. Because the worm's kind of one of the very few things that would be helping me out in the fight here against Alexander and his crew. But that there is a long ways away. As you can see, you basically have almost the entire map filled out. Right here's with the... Back over here is where that one non-stop wave fight that I talked about with the voidlings. Over here's the pigs. There's a chest somewhere over here that I can go grab. I don't think it has nothing crazy. This is where Garrus would be the Seeker's boss. I would go over here, fight a couple of magisters, help them out. This here would be the final end destination. This here's just miscellaneous side quests for a pretty decent set of armor, which I'm probably going to be going for. But this here is mostly the map all done. So my next game plan of action here, since I gone through and undid and did the whole map here, as far as mapping it out, I'm going to come back, fight the guards here, hopefully just go through them, just run through them all. Basically make my way through up to this point here. And then I would recalculate my plan as far as, do I dare choose to get the armor set for Brachus Rex, as long as getting like the little Captain Zex magic armor set, that'd be pretty decent. I can go after the person that captured Slade's soul, or I mean his source abilities, take that from him, complete that quest, get a little reward from him. And also, I do as well have a lot of armor from going through the vault underneath Brachus's castle, I should say, and also for going into his castle as well to get a lot of good stuff. So I will basically redistribute all the armor. I'll just think of nothing for heads. That's great. Chest pieces, nothing crazy. Gauntlets. I probably would give that there to Sibel. As you can see, it's one of the specialty armors, the Devour armor set, which I was talking about that armor set in the beginning. This here can be just an armor set that you would grab piece by piece as you go. There's only the gauntlet here. There's 2 pieces on the next map. And then I believe I get gauntlets here. I think pants and boots possibly on the next one. Actually, I think pants are on the 3rd one. I'd get boots probably along with... Actually, I think I get the chest piece on the 3rd one. But it's one... I think I'm wrong. Either way, I'll be able to get a hold of them. As I play through it, it'll come back to me in a memory. But as I was going through belts, I'll probably give that to any of our guys here. Honestly, they all need belts. Boots. I'll see what these here are like. That's nice and all. See, right there requires 11 finesse. I like to try and get at least everyone leveled up to 11, so that everyone can wear armor with no restrictions. Pants, we got 1 pair of pants. It's a good one. Probably I'll give that there to Ivan or either Sibel for the wisdom. That's a nice weapon there. Purge wand, one-handed mace. I might honestly make Sibel just end up being a main fighter, or as a knight. Just due to the fact I know you can go crazy with dagger and rogue build. It's just the fact that I think that for right now, she'll be able to do more damage as a warfare. I'm gonna go through see what all the two-handed ones as well are. Nothing real crazy, in all honesty. And the ring, obviously, that's the curse. I'm not gonna put that on. Even if I have the whole bracket set, armor set, it's not gonna be worthwhile, if anything. I would honestly give that to anyone in all regards. Yeah, we got one necklace here. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff we can continue on doing. Probably go through, give her soul jar back. Basically, just we can even do the blessing of the pigs. Get that out of the way. Get a decent merchant going up here. Run through here. Possibly kill some of the skeletons if they don't look that bad here and here as well. But that would have to be for another time here, because I'm going to be cutting off here. Probably the next time I'll be doing it would probably be on Tuesday, August 20th, since I won't be streaming on the 19th. But yeah, thank you all for coming out today, and I appreciate you. If you're into this long formatted type of content, let me know. I can keep this here as informational as needed. Or unless if you just want to see the combat or just the main storyline and just forget about the quest here, just let me know in the comments down below. Or if you want to just see a different game being played other than just Divinity. I have a couple friends that enjoy playing Destiny 2, Overwatch. I have a friend that likes playing Fortnite and Minecraft if you want to see that as well. It's not my specialty forte, along with Destiny as well. That's not my specialty either, but I like to think that I have a couple, you have some fun with the friends. Maybe some funny moments, might try and dabble in some editing. So far it's just been raw content, well, just been raw video here, nothing edited, nothing real crazy, but you can always try a little bit. But with that, thank you for your time here, and like, comment, subscribe if you'd like to. It's up to you in all honesty. And if you have anyone that you think that would also enjoy this type of content, feel free to share it to them as well. Thank you very much, and have a good one. Peace.